I have glasses for the longest time, probably ever since like the 3rd grade. So like I have really bad eyesight, and it sucks because nobody in my family has like as bad eyesight as I do. Not even like my little sister, she still doesn't have glasses, so that's great. Hopefully she could keep it up, but I mean, she's always like, using the computer or watching TV, so like she's bound to get like bad eyesight, but hopefully not. She could prevent that. But it's also again like about genetics, because sometimes like you could be born with like a worse vision than like your siblings or whatever it is. Yeah, so I have the long glasses for the longest time, and I'll actually show you guys. But I think in one of my videos I did wear glasses for a little bit, but I'm not sure. So the glasses that I have currently are actually broken, so that kind of sucks. It just is these black ones. They're kind of old. I got these when I was in the 9th grade, like the middle of 9th grade. I used to have like, like the really like the old-fashioned wired glasses that look so ugly. Oh my god, yeah, I used to have that. And then this was like my 3rd pair, and this was like one of the nicer ones. But it broke, so I have to get a new one. But these are by the brand Versace, so that's why it lasted me like about 4 years, which is pretty good. That's why I really recommend, like, for glasses or anything like that, really, like sunglasses, I really recommend like getting a nice expensive pair, just because you want something to last you instead of like, getting them for cheaper and just having them last you for like, whatever, like a month, 2 months, a year. Like, you want something that's actually durable and that's actually like, nice, that will not break on you, even though this did. But again, 4 years, that's pretty good for glasses. Yeah, so mine just has like little gems on them, and like gems, jewels, whatever you want to call, like diamonds on them. But yeah, my eyesight's up pretty bad. So I have to get a new pair, and I'm just going to retire these or just wear them at home, which I normally do, and I just attach tape on it. Okay, so contacts. So I got my contacts on November 8th. I remember this really clearly because I got it on November 8th because that was the last day of work for me, so I remember like clearly. And I don't know what made me decide to get contacts, really. Like, I think it just really bothered me that, oh yeah, from glasses, I only wear them in classes, so during school time, I don't wear them outside. I never wear them when I hang out or anywhere, really. I always wear them just at home, or not even at home, just really in school. Not even in the hallways, like only in between classes. So yeah, like it really bothered me that I wasn't able to see clearly outside of classrooms or, whatever, really. And it sucks not to see, like it really does. Like after you start wearing glasses or like contacts, and like you have a better vision of what you're looking at, like everything is just so clear, and like the world is just so different. Like, because your point of view of the world is like through a blurred vision, but with glasses or contacts, it helps you better your vision, so you can see like what's around you, and like, really kind of take in what you are looking at. Because that's what happened to me when I first wore my contacts. It was just, everything was so different, and everything was just so beautiful to me. Like everything was so clear, because through my eyes, like everything was so blurry, and it just, like everything was not colored, like, not that it was in color, but the color was off, and like, you know what I'm saying? And now, yeah, so that's why I decided to get contacts. And for me, oh my gosh. Sorry, I just got cut off because my mouth wasn't matching my words. So I know that kind of can be really annoying to watch, so I had to pause it and kind of like restart. So back to what I was saying, like for me, I lasted pretty long not like being able to see. I know that's not a good thing, because you want to be able to see what you're doing, where you're going, and everything around you, because like seeing and just eyesight in general is just so important, because like it helps you in a lot of things. So I was always like really insecure about, not really insecure, but uncomfortable and kind of insecure, because like sometimes when we would do like activities, like I would get called up, or like I would have to read something, and like I would not be able to see it because I don't either I don't have glasses that day, or like my glasses isn't like up to date, so like it's kind of like the vision is like the degree is like a little bit off, so that could be why. And like whenever we do activities or whenever we're going somewhere, like I just don't feel comfortable like looking up menus even for like McDonald's. Like I can't see that, so I have to like constantly take pictures of my phone and then like, you know, view through it and then like order what I want. And also like eye contact, like that is the one thing that really bothers me, because I don't know when someone's looking at me. I don't know if someone's trying to say hi to me. I don't know if my friend's like across the block and like I wouldn't be able to see them. Like, you know, sometimes I come off as rude because I don't say hi, but like it's really not that I'm rude, it's just that I can't see. So I have to like explain myself constantly. And you know, it's just really annoying because having to do that all the time when you can just get contacts, like what is the big deal? Just get contacts. So yeah, that's the reason why I got contacts really. And for me, like it took only about, or like my eye doctor, it only took about less than a week to honestly get everything done, like to get my eyes tested, to get comfortable with the contacts, like actually try them on and take them off like several times, and like a couple of days for it to come. So it wasn't long at all, which is perfect because, you know, the sooner the better. I want to be able to see. I just started college, so I don't feel comfortable like, you know, being in college and school and not knowing what I'm doing. So I would like to be aware of things. So that's why I got it. And it's like probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. Okay, now the thing that I was worried about, and also what, like, a reason why I didn't want to get contacts, was because I was afraid that once I wear it, I would rely on it like way too much, to a point where if I don't wear it outside just to go to this deli by my house, or like to even go to the park, I would, you know, feel so lost. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like once you are not wearing your glasses or your contacts, like you just feel completely lost, like out of sight, like you can't see anything at all, like you're pretty much blinded, like you're walking outside blinded. So that's the only thing I was afraid of. And also I was afraid that my vision would actually, you know, become worse, because now that you're using it, like for how many hours your contacts is allowed, I mean like however long you're supposed to wear your contacts for, like my degree would kind of like, you know, go worse, because I'm relying on it like 24/7, and without it, like I wouldn't be able to see anything. So that's why I was also afraid, because I know that without it, like, and constant wear, like I know my degree would go higher. So yeah, that's really why, and that's my two worries pretty much. And for 4 years, my glasses degree, it stayed the same. No, it went up by 50 degrees on my right eye, but for my left eye it went up 150, which is really bad, because I like my eyesight on the left eye is like bad or worse than my right eye to begin with, so that's why it was really, really bad. Yeah, I have different like contact degrees right now, but it's okay, because you know, it's not, everything's not symmetrical or like the same. Just because you have two eyes doesn't mean that the degrees is the same. It's different for everyone. So that is why. What else is there to know about contacts? Oh, like putting in the process of learning how to use it and how to be comfortable with it is, okay, so here's the thing. With me, I am so afraid of everything, like even touching my eyes ever, I am afraid, because I don't know, like just the thought of touching like your eyeballs and like scratching it up and like just getting near my eyes, I'm just afraid, because I don't like that feeling. Like I feel like my eyes are like the most sensitive part of me, so if anything comes near, I get like, you know, kind of like a little like panic. I panic a little. So yeah, if I could do it, then anybody else can do it, because it is so simple. Like they will teach you step by step how to do it. You know, everything's just so easy. It's not as hard as you think. Like, it took me, the first time, probably took me like an hour, which is kind of embarrassing, but I mean, it takes time, especially for different people. It takes a little bit longer, or you could be like a pro at it the first time you try it on. So it just depends again, but I'm just saying, it's really easy, it's simple. Don't worry about it if that's what's holding you back, because it definitely should not be a problem. The brand, I'm just going to show you quickly the brand that I use. It's AccuV. Yeah, which is like, I think like the most popular brand. Like that's the brand that I always hear of. At first, I had a different brand, I think, but I have astigmatism. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So it's gonna cost a little bit more for people like that. And what that means basically, well, your doctor is gonna tell you what you have. What that means basically is that from squinting even, or like you could just be born with that, like your eyeballs could be born like that. I mean, yeah. So like basically what it means is that instead of a basketball, like your eyeball shape is supposed to be like a basketball, it's actually stretched into a football. So that kind of like stretches out your eyesight, so it's not, how do you say, it's just not clear. It gets kind of blurry when you see. It could happen from stretching, like occasional, what was I saying? Squinting. Oh my god, I like lost my train of thought. Yeah, like if you squint a lot, it could you can cause that. So I have that, and it's gonna cost extra, but hopefully not a lot. Like for me, it only costs maybe like about $100 more or something like that. Also, if I don't know how like this works, but I'm getting it year by year, so yearly. It costs me about like $380 every single year to get them, which is, I know it's like crazy bad because it's just so expensive. But for glasses, so if you think that's like out of your, range, definitely just go for glasses because they're so much easier to take care of, and you could wear them for longer than 12 hours. For me, I'm only allowed to wear them for 12 hours. So it's like if you want to go on the airplane, you're flying out to somewhere, or like you have a party, or like you have to be up on your feet all day. Like you're gonna need your glasses because 12 hours, that's nothing. That's really nothing. At first I thought it was such a long time, but that's nothing. So definitely like just go for glasses because it's easier to take care of. You could just take them off whenever you want. You could clean them. You could always get them fixed. You could get new styles, like whatever, But I like contacts because obviously I don't like glasses. I don't like the feel of it. I just like, just my regular appearance. I don't like having anything on my face. I don't like when it gets foggy. There's just, different reasons why I don't like it. But if that's like, you're different, definitely just go for glasses. So this is just how mine looks. I just have like 400 degrees, and on my left I have 450. Yeah, and these are going to last you for a year or however long you are prescribed for. And mine is I have to switch it every 2 weeks. But the one that I had before was every single month, which is easier to maintain. Because for the 2 weeks, you at least have to remember like when to change them. And also wearing them for longer than you're supposed to is so bad. So definitely like be careful and just keep track of the time that you start and the time that the time that you start and the time you're supposed to stop. Because this is gonna be disgusting, but some like not bacteria, but like something in your eye could actually eat away your eyeballs. So I know that's just so bad, but I was reading about it, and like something could eat your eyeballs away. So just like the thought of that is just so scary. So just be careful with that, and like make sure you know what time it is, and just keep track of that. So yeah, like everything is just so simple. The process is just simple. Everything is just up to you after that. You just have to make sure you take care of your eyes. Don't ever wash your little, what is this called? Little like lens tray with water, because water is actually really dirty. You have to use eye solution, and just a lot of these things. I don't need to like go into details about it because I'm sure your eye doctor will tell you more about it, and also you will probably ask them anyways. So that's my video on contacts, and yeah, so hopefully it helped you guys, or you find it somewhat helpful. I'm just rambling on a lot because I have so much to say. I just really want to help you guys. And hopefully if you guys find this helpful, just let me know, okay? So I will talk to you guys later, and love you. Bye.